Yeah, and I think that's right.
Very good morning, ladies and gents. What a beautiful morning it is. And on behalf of our vendors and Fletchers Real Estate, I'd like to welcome you all here to the auction and sale of 35 Asquith Street here in Box Hill South. Stefan Cook is my name. I'll proudly be your auctioneer here this morning. And I've got a number of my colleagues assisting me from our office, and we are all here to help you in your bidding and buying this wonderful home today. Jade, Ashley, Ben, we're all here to help buyers. So they'll be making their way through the crowd during the course of the auction, and just shout out if you need a hand with anything at all. Now, the property we offer for your competition here today is described in the attached copy of title, volume number 10426, folio number 127, of course, better known to you and I as number 35 Asquith Street here in Box Hill South, together with all improvements and chattels are selling today with a deposit of 10% and the balance in 45 to 60 days. And of course, if we have made any prior arrangements with you before the start of today's auction, which we have with a couple of potential bidders, we will of course honour those arrangements. Now, the Sale of Land Regulations 2014 clearly states that today's auction will be held in accordance with the rules and conditions that have been made available for the last half hour before the auction. The auction rules do prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidders. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. Now, the law does prohibit false bids, major disruptions and bidders preventing others from bidding, and does provide fines for this type of conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of our vendors are quite simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make or place that vendor bid. I'll summarise it for you, ladies and gents, nice and easy. I'm going to be doing one of two things here this morning. When we reach the vendor's reserve price and I announce the property on the market, I'll call it down. First, second, third call. Once these contracts hit my hand, I cannot accept any late bids or offers, so please do not leave your bidding too late. Very important. In the unlikely event that we don't reach our vendor's reasonable reserve price, then you need to make sure you are holding that highest bid at all times, because if you do that, you'll have a chat to our vendors at your exclusivity at their, as I said, very reasonable reserve price and have the best chance of buying the property. So there you have it, buyers. I'll pause for a moment, make sure everybody's comfortable. Any questions at all? Fantastic. Well, buyers, in a cherished pocket here, so close to all the parkland and amenities that the area has to offer. We're just a short stroll away from access to the Gardeners Creek Trail. There's 17 kilometres of tracks leading right into the main Yarra Trail. A short walk away to Artist Park, a great spot for the kids to play. Easy access up to Box Hill, all the amenities there, great shops, restaurants, cafes. As that hub of Box Hill grows, so do the values in the area. We're far enough away here to be in a nice quiet pocket, but close enough to take advantage and have that all at your doorstep. Plenty of other local and major shopping within the area. Aldi up on Station Street, Wattle Park Village, and of course a little bit further away, Westfield, Doncaster for your major shopping. The area is also renowned for great schooling, so if you've got a family or thinking of starting a family, this is a great spot. There's a long list of quality schooling on offer. We're just a short walk away from Robertson Coven Primary School, well-regarded local primary school. We're zoned here for the coveted Box Hill High School, a very popular zone and a big draw card for people who are looking for that schooling zone. Of course, other schooling like Kingswood College, PLC, Deakin University, and the list does go on. Plenty of options in terms of public transport as well, so you can leave the car at home here. You've got walking distance to buses. Bus on Hague Street, just a short distance away. You've got the tram at the terminus at Wattle Park there, number 70 tram, that'll take you right into town. Of course, the train at Box Hill. And if you jump in the car, the Eastern Freeway will take you down to the peninsula in about an hour, or into the CBD in about 30 minutes or less if you're not in peak hour. The home itself, well, buyers, privately tucked away behind a high fence here, beautiful lush gardens, built approximately 1950s, and it still maintains a lot of that beautiful period charm that makes it so attractive, and which many of you have commented during the course of the campaign as you've had a walk through. But it does feature all those modern conveniences that we expect in the years that it's been renovated and updated along the way. 2 generous sized bedrooms, lots of space, great living, dining area. One of my vendors' favourite spots is certainly that lounge with the bay window, the open fire. You get that open fire going on a Saturday night like tonight. Maybe the weather cools down a little bit. Open a bottle of wine. I reckon that'd be just right for you, Ben, on a Saturday night. That'd be your Saturday done in front of the fire with a bottle of red. And of course, one of my favourite spots is that beautiful undercover al fresco area at the back. All undercover, fully decked, ready to go. Great spot for entertaining. If you've got family and friends over, tell you what a great spot there. You're essentially doubling your entertaining area. Plenty of room here, buyers, all over one single level. A real bonus, you're on your own title. You've got no shared land, no owner's corporation fees, none of that to worry about. So it is yours to enjoy and love over the years, as my vendors have over the last 9 or so years. Buyers, if you're a downsizer, a first home buyer, right through from one end to the other, I'm sure this home ticks many boxes, and it's no surprise why we've had such good interest during the course of the campaign. I'm going to put it out to you now, buyers. I'm going to call for an opening bid here, call for a fair and reasonable start, and let's see what it's worth here today. In your hands now, buyers. Who'd like to kick us away for 35 Asquith Street?
900.
At 900,000.
950.
At 950, back and forth. Good strong bidding here at 950 on my right hand side. There you go. Bids on the right, 960,000 on my left. Back on top here at 960. Good strong start, buyers. Don't be intimidated if you're here to bid and buy. At $960,000 the bid on my left. At 960 now, what do you say? Back to you on the right at 960 now. Wait a little bit, give you a little bit of time. At $960,000 the bid, buyers, here we are. At 960, 2 of you in it. Anyone else welcome to join if you like. At 960 the bid on my left. At 60 now. Need to know now, buyers. Great spot, wonderful position. At 965, got you there. Welcome to the bidding. 3 of you in it now. Good luck to all of you.
970.
At 970, straight back. At 970. At 70. 970 the bid. 365 square metres of land.
5,000.
At
975.
75, got you there on the nod. Welcome to the bidding. Good luck
980.
to you. 980, straight back. At 980 the bid. Good, strong, confident bidding here. At 980. Definitely on the market, definitely selling, buyers. We've been on the market for a while, just haven't had a chance to say so yet. At $980,000 we sell, no better bid. At 980 now. 85? 85, Jade? At 985, got you there on the knot. At 85. 985. Back to you, Dina. At 85 against you.
990.
990. 990 the bid. At 990, back on top. 90. Andrew, haven't forgot you over there. At 90, still having a think. At $990,000 the bid. Daniela, what do you think? At 990. No better bid yourself. Marco, how you going? At 995. Good luck to you today as well. At 995. I think we've got 5 of you in it now. At 995,000 the bid. Round me up to $1 million if you like. Over the back, what do you say? At 995. At $995,000 buyers, no better bid yourself.
1 mil.
1 million there, across the back on my left. At 1 each. At $1 million now. Got you there. At $1 million. Zone for Box Hill High School, walk to Robinson McCubbin Primary at $1 million buyers. First call now at $1 million. Second call now at $1 million.
Another 5 here.
$1 million and 5. 1 million and 10. Can I say 15? Thinking about it as well. Have another couple of goes of that chopper chop, get the sugar into the system. Throw your hand up.
Number 5.
$1 million and 15. At 15 now. 1,015,000 the bid. 20. Straight back. Good confident bidding at $1 million and 20. 25. 30 now at $1 million and 30. at $1,030,000. On my left-hand side at $1,030,000 against you now, sir. At $1,030,000 the bid.
2.5.
32.5. Back to you. At $1,032,500. Can I say 35?
Yep.
35 now. Gotcha. At $1,035,000 with you. Stick with it. $1,035,000 the bid. On my far left. At $1,035,000 now. I'll call it down again. First time at $1,035,000. Second time now at $1,035,000.
Number 2.5 here.
37.5. 40. At $1,040,000. That's the way you bid at auction. Hit it straight back like a game of tennis. At $1,040,000 with you. At 40 now. Great buying here. Single level, own title, no owners corporation. At $1,040,000 buyers. Is there any better bid or offer? I'll give you a moment. Shaking your head the wrong way. At $1,040,000. Need to know now buyers. Getting to the pointy end. At $1,040,000. Fairly bid and offered here for 35 Asquith Street. With you across the back on my left hand side. Wonderful position, nice quiet spot, close to everything. At $1,040,000 now buyers. Need to know. First, at $1,040,000. Second time now,
Number 2.5.
42.5. I thought you might have a little bit more. $1,042,500. 45, straight back again. Keeping yourself on top at $1,045,000 the bid. Maybe a different strategy, sir. Maybe round me up to 1.1, I don't know. Too cheeky. At $1,045,000 with you on my left. At $1,045,000. Selling to the highest bidder here. Beautiful period charm, lovely home, great space. Nothing to do, move straight in at $1,045,000. $1,050,000. $1,050,000 now. 55. $1,055,000. 55 with you now. Have a good chat to Ben, he knows what he's talking about. He'll give you the best advice. At $1,055,000 buyers, there's been a few of you have a go. Love to see you all living here. It is a good size, but unfortunately, I'm sure you know you can't all fit. Someone has to miss out here today. I'm sorry, but at $1,055,000 now buyers, no better bid we sell. What do you say? I'll call it down. First time at $1,055,000. Second time at $1,055,000. 56. 6 now goes.
60.
At 65, straight back. 70, 75 now. 80, 85, 90. $1,090,000. Nice little flurry, sticking with it, madam. Good strong bidding here at $1,090,000 with you. Are you sure there's not another one there? Giving it a good crack. Thank you for your bidding. At $1,090,000. Is there anybody else? Is there any better bid? At $1,090,000 now for 35 Asquith. Great position, single level, own title, nothing to spend at $1,090,000. Where was that?
Over here.
91. At $1,091,000.
What was that, James? Sorry, 95.
95, sorry, got you there at 95. $1,095,000. Tough decisions here. I feel like we're getting to the knock it down. At $1,095,000, getting to the pointy end here. Sometimes for these good properties, you've got to dig deep. At $1,095,000 now buyers. No better bid we sell. From earlier, sir, sure. $1,095,000. No. On this side, $1,095,000. Any better bids? Dina from earlier, sure. Give you a chance. At $1,095,000 now. No better bid we sell. First time at $1,095,000. Second time at $1,095,000. Definitely not another one tucked in the pocket there. Thank you for your bidding. Third, final call at $1,095,000. Ladies and gents, we are selling. Selling. Put your hands together, we are sold. Congratulations to our winning bidder. Congratulations to our underbidder. Thanks for your attendance, ladies and gents, and have a wonderful afternoon.